The conversation I heard that was on Gil's Arena on his Gil's Arena podcast, and him and Rashad McCants, Brandon Jennings, and Nico Wimes' wife. I don't know if that's his ex-wife or if they still married. She's on there, and Josiah, who was one of the co-hosts. They have a lot of heated debates, a lot of interesting conversations, and it's good to react to. It's good conversation. I do want to talk about what they was discussing probably about a week or two ago, and that was Gilbert Arenas is one of the guys who really doesn't believe in the ring chasing and the ring culture and the legacy chasing. He was a guy that by his own admission said that he felt like he got overpaid, made almost $200 million in his career. He had a huge contract with the Wizards before he had that gun incident, but he made a lot of good money. And he was saying, he changed his life forever and changed the lives of his family forever with that type of money that he was able to bring in. So that's his perspective. But Rashad McCants' perspective is winning. We play to win the game. That's what we play for. And if I'm not winning, then I'm a loser. Right? It kind of makes sense, but then that's like the worst way to look at things, because only one team with a 12-man roster can win it every season. And even with that being said, if you look at the last 5 or 6 champions, it's going to like the same teams, the same players. Like it's a lot of teams in the league that are not winning, which means there's a lot of players that are not winning. So to call them all losers is pretty weird, but I understand that everyone is playing to win. Like we're not coming in with a loser's mentality. Like I don't want to win, just pay me the money. I don't think people that has that type of mentality would even get paid. Like people would sense that. We're not going to pay this guy. He's not trying to bring a championship home. He's not trying to put butts in seats. So he's not even practicing. He's not even barely in shape. So no one is showing up in TikTok shape with A+ basketball game that they've been working on all summer so they cannot win. No one is working out in the gym thinking I'm doing this for the contract. They're doing it so they can go out there and bust people's tail on the basketball court. And of course they want to win. Everybody's competitive. So we can exit that out of the way in the first place. Like everyone's trying to win, right? So I'm gonna play for you how this conversation went, and then I'm gonna respond to it after the fact, and I'm gonna throw it up to y'all. Y'all let me know how y'all view it and whose perspective do you understand or do you agree with. But this is the conversation.
Win.
And we didn't come up from the ghetto. And we didn't come up from the ghetto trying to make money. Nigga, the goal wasn't, oh man, I'm at the house. I mean, I'm trying to make all this money. No, I'm trying to be the greatest to ever play.
Basically what you're saying though, 56 million and 7 rings is worth more than 300 million and 0.
No rings. To some people. Some people.
Give me the 300.
Cap, you're cap. I caught you.
I didn't say me. I said to some people.
No. Hold on.
I said to some people.
No. Before this, I said, would you rather be an owner that had a team for 10 years with 5 rings, only made 500 million, or no rings and make $2 billion?
But I'm an owner.
You picked $2 billion.
I'm an owner. That's a completely different situation. I'm the owner. I'm an owner
who has a team that wins 5 rings.
That's different.
It's the same. You're owning this entity that's becoming winning.
No. When I'm an owner, my job is to make money. As a player, personally, yes, I want to make money, but I also am here to win. I'm also
as
here
an owner, you're trying to be your legacy. Bus cares about his legacy
you don't
too.
Care if you win.
You can't change it.
The owners, you already said that the owners don't care if they win. They're still getting money.
Players don't care if they win, long as they're getting money.
Yeah, there are players that care.
How do you change the narrative on you owning it or you playing it? It's still you.
Thank you.
Let me ask you a question.
So you don't care about being a winner as an owner.
Can I ask you a question?
Not really.
Okay.
Can I ask you a question?
No. My job is to make sure that I got asses in the seats. A championship is not included in that. No, it's not.
Can I ask a question?
No.
Can I ask a question? Is the game about winning or losing? The game of basketball.
The game of basketball is about playing basketball, winning.
Oh my God, is it about winning or losing? It's about winning.
Yeah,
okay,
don't do
that's
that.
all I wanted to know.
Don't do that.
If the game is about anything else but winning or losing, I would agree with you.
Yeah.
I would say, oh, 300 million. Blah, blah, blah. But the game of basketball
So
is about winning or losing.
Yes.
And I care about winning in the game that I work my ass off playing, strategizing for.
Yes.
That's what I play for, winning.
No, it's the business of basketball.
But I also feel like the business of basketball is about money.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Y'all said basketball. Hold on. You said
Let's
basketball is about winning, right? Yeah, getting paid, getting 300 million, that's winning.
I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
saying
winning.
some people,
like that's winning.
Some people,
but that's winning though.
But
Anybody that's in the NBA that got a contract, that's winning.
You're winning from initially.
When you got drafted,
I mean, the thing about
getting drafted.
Because we play basketball.
It don't matter
those are moral wins.
It don't matter what round. It don't matter if you get a tick on the clock.
A win is a win.
That you got drafted.
Put the hat on.
That is a win for some people.
A win.
Then there's some people that feel like winning for me is winning a championship, is being being able to say, I was the greatest player at this time. Then there's other people that say,
greatest player.
If I never make the playoffs, I'm here for the bread.
All right, man. So there's a lot that was said, man. So you got Brandon Jennings and Gilbert Arenas on one side. That's like, look, 300 mil. Give me the money. You know what I mean? I'm not, of course we're trying to win. When I get on the court, what I do in the off season, as far as keeping myself in shape or getting myself in shape or working on my game, showing up to training camp ready to go, that type of mentality, leading the team and leaving it all on the floor when I go out there and play. That's what we do to win, right? I think for the most part, any player that's like a star player, it's going to be very hard to find a player that's in the top 10 of the NBA who don't have that mentality. I think Steph, I think LeBron, I think KD, I think Kyrie, I think Dame. I think all those players have that thought process, that mentality. They want to win. Now, what Miss Rhymes and Rashawn McCants can't really communicate, well is they're making the mistake of thinking that being concerned about your money, like say for instance, a player who has a contract extension, like let's just take Jaylen Brown for example. Jaylen Brown just signed some crazy contract, right? What they're thinking is when you're thinking about winning over the money, Jaylen Brown would turn that contract down and take way less money, right? So he can have a better chance at bringing, I don't know, some other person in that, that can help them win a championship. That's their thought process on putting winning first over the money. And Gilbert Arenas is like, I ain't giving no billionaire no break on no money. Give me all my coins. And I agree with that more, because if all the players did that, then it wouldn't even be a conversation. If I take less money, can I go out and afford this free agent? Can I go get this free agent? Because if everybody was thinking about, the team I'm playing on right now is the team I'm going to try to compete with and win. And I'm going to hit that owner in the pockets, because I know he's getting very rich off of what we're doing on the basketball court. And that's the real thought process you're supposed to have. So the reason why this conversation can't really come to like a ending point or a resolution, because they're thinking different about it. And you can even hear when Rashawn McCants and the female said, or like when Gilbert Arenas asked the female, I just talked to you not too long ago and asked you if you was an owner, would you rather have a $3 billion profit with your team, or would you rather have 500 mil profit with 5 rings? And she said, I'll take the money. And then how does your viewpoint change as a player? And then Rashawn McCants also said that basketball is about winning and the business side is about money. So when is a basketball player never thinking about the business side? So they're already just messed up in the head, because they think the owner is the only one that's supposed to be thinking about the money and the business side. And they trick the basketball player just like they did entertainers. They do all entertainers like that, especially in the music industry. They trick them into thinking hey, the fame is the biggest deal that you go get out of this. Let the record company make all that money though. So you got the record company and the people that are handling you from that level, getting they owning all the masters, and they getting the royalties and all that stuff, and they getting so much money off of that. Where you're famous, you look rich, but you're really not. You know, the person who owns the record label is rich, and then you end up dying broke, right? That's how entertainers were done for a long time. Athletes are doing a little bit better than the music industry is, but still, the mentality has to change. You have to be business oriented as well. You can't just be thinking about basketball, because now I can leverage that against you, because I can tell you, for the sake of your legacy and for the sake of you being able to win and do all this, you should take less money. While the owner is never going to take less money. The owner is never going to be like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to take less money. Like whatever I bring in every year, I'm going to take less so I can win. That for the most part, they're not thinking like that, but they want the players to think like that. Right. So that's my whole part, my whole thought process about it. And then another thing I wanted to point out is Rashad McCants keep pushing out, like, you know, I'm a winner. If I don't win, nothing else matters. Now he won't keep pushing that narrative out there, and it is some people that are like that. Michael Jordan, Kobe, they're like that, but they also took care of their money.